Hello guys, it's Smoking Jesus here. I'm gonna do a video response to Bradrulez and his video on Jack Swagger being better than The Rock because of the current controversy he is brought to the WWE, and how in fact this is bringing it back to closer to how it was in the Attitude Era. Now, I don't see what The Rock has to do with this, first of all, but I'm gonna address Jack Swagger first and his new gimmick that the WWE are using to push him. First of all, as I understand it, the WWE is supposed to be in the business of entertaining. Now, I have no problem with controversy. I have no problem with people using racism or sexism or, certain other kind of topical issues as a kind of way to, make the material of the WWE more edgy. In the past they've had right to censor, they've had an 80-year-old pregnant woman, they've had Kurt Angle doing like this rant against the military. Now, the common denominator that all the three things I just told you had in terms of controversy, well, they were fucking entertaining. Kurt Angle, for instance, did a really funny thing on the military. He did a really funny thing about hating blacks and wanting to make Jesus tap out. The Mae Young thing was a bit like over the edge, not very comfortable to watch, but nonetheless you couldn't help, talk about it the next day, and it was a bit, it was pretty much fucking crazy, what she did, with the 80-year-old pregnancy, and Sexual Chocolate played that whole role of going out with Mae Young quite well. The right to censor as well, like, they came in at the right time in the WWE as great heels, for the program. So all of that was done in an entertaining manner. It was funny, it was humorous. It wasn't just controversy for the sake of controversy to just get yourself on the news. Jack Swagger is about as fucking entertaining as I don't even know, like a fucking huge wall of China size wall of paint drying. It's fucking boring. Even his face, everything he does in the ring is boring, okay? He's a wannabe fucking Kurt Angle. And that's as simple as. You'll never be that either. You'll never get to that status. He is shit. Anyone who tries to justify this on the basis of controversy and etc., etc., no, it's just kind of this old man coming on and being quite racist and offensive. That's all it is. It's not clever. It's not like it's been done before in other mediums. It's not fucking interesting. I'm sorry, like, the only reason I'm even talking about, I wouldn't have even noticed it if people hadn't have been going on like, oh, this is bringing it back to the Attitude Era and some material that was going on in the Attitude Era. No, what happened in the Attitude Era, like eras before the Attitude Era, was there were entertaining wrestlers who could pull off storylines, and like, even the managers were better. I mean, what are you gonna compare Zeb Coulter to the likes of Jim Cornette or Bobby Heenan? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about here? It's some old guy, like, with a fucking, some Confederate fucking dickhead, like, and I'm not saying, I don't care, I don't think the guy is racist in real life, at least I don't fucking know. I don't take these things seriously. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't. I'm a complete fucking nihilist when it comes to things anyway. All I'm saying is the storyline is bullshit. And, what's his name? Fucking Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger are together, and their whole thing It's just really boring. Alberto Del Rio is boring as a babyface, and fucking Jack Swagger's even more boring as a heel. So I don't know what the fuck Bradrulez is on about. It being like that. You're trying to tell me he's up culture, like it being like the Attitude Era. What is Jack Swagger like? Stone Cold Steve Austin? Is he like? Is he like Triple H? Is he like the Undertaker? Is he like The Rock? Where's the entertainment? Some guy, oh, I could go up there and say that, oh, there's too many immigrants in the country, and, they're taking all of our jobs, and we the people, I stand for the people, I stand for you, I stand for what you believe in. It's bollocks. It's very, very boring. Unless you add some kind of humor into it, some kind of entertainment, then don't do it. Because that's what WWE is about. It's not about getting, it's like getting a cheap pop. This is like getting cheap heat. That's what this is. It's very, very cheap heat. It's not comparable to the Attitude Era and the controversial material that was used then at all. At all. It's just PG shit. It's more PG fucking crap. As for what he said about fucking Jack Swagger being better than The Rock, I don't know what the fuck you've been smoking, mate, but like, I mean, The Rock on his worst day is 30 billion times the superstar that Jack Swagger will ever be, let alone than he is now. And that's not like coming as just a defender of The Rock or anything like that. Yes, he is one of my favorites of all time, but I don't think he's doing his best work right now. But fuck that. Jack Swagger is better than The Rock. At what point? I mean, The Rock can speak, right? I mean, for fuck's sake, The Rock can speak. So, where are we going with this? How is he entertaining? What, you mean in ring? He's not that entertaining in ring. What does he do in ring? The Rock was a better wrestler than him in ring. Honestly, The Rock was a better wrestler than him in ring. Go back to 97 tapes. Go back to 98 tapes. He was a better heel than him in ring. So, I mean, just cut it out, man. Like, don't be fucking stupid and just say shit to get views, because that's obviously what you're doing. It's just stupid. I mean, like what? You're gonna hate on The Rock for what? For what? For not coming to Raw every week? Who gives a fuck? It's wrestling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I spent the weekend getting fucking laid, man. Like, I don't... whether The Rock fucking turns up on Raw tomorrow or not, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. You're gonna hate on the guy because of that? Fuck you, man. I mean, all of this YWC hate towards The Rock, I mean, like, there are certain things, and I'm even gonna do a video of top 10 reasons The Rock sucks at the moment. Or not sucks, but like, it's not doing as, he's not as good as he was before. But, forget all this, the guy's done more for the business than probably anyone ever. Most popular, most charismatic man in the business, full stop. And even now, sometimes there's still like a little spark of what he had before. So, he's here just to fucking please fans who are ungrateful anyway. I think he should just leave and carry on with his movie business and never be called The Rock again. Just go by Dwayne Johnson, because you guys don't even fucking deserve it. It's bullshit. Thanks, that's my piece.